Every website needs a home page, including your website on the CA web server at school. We're going to walk through the steps of creating that home page, which we are also referring to as the portal page. And I have a few exercise folders to simulate projects that you may have done already as well. So you can see I have coffee shop with all of the information inside, orange palette, and sugar record. Now you may have a few more, but these are just for examples. These are the files that I want to upload, and I know that I need to link to a specific HTML file that would be sitting inside of these folders. But I need to create a file called index.html, and it needs to be sitting out here by itself. It's really important that the index.html file not be in another folder in relationship to your project folders. When the server sees that file, it understands, because it's a kind of a universal naming convention, index, that is the home page, the page to start with. So there may be other files in there that are loose, but it will choose that one. Now you may notice or remember that you've named other files index as well. But those are the start pages of individual projects. And as long as those index HTML files stay in their separate folders, everything will be fine. I'm going to jump over to Dreamweaver and create a new page of HTML. I could do that right here in this middle column, create new HTML, or if this welcome screen were not open, file new. I'm creating a blank page of HTML. Before I attempt to build links or put images or make this fancy in any way, I need to save this and make sure it's in the right location with the right name. So I will save, find, I have to remember my naming scheme here, or my saving. I think I'm in Documents, Upload. Okay, so here are my folder with the projects inside of it. And as I've been mentioning endlessly, it does need to be called index.html. And it's not going in a folder, it's just sitting alongside these other folders. What you do design-wise is up to you. For the portal page, it can be very minimal. Perhaps I will put my name, maybe just to give it emphasis and more prominence, I will assign a heading 1 to it. I mean, you're welcome to add color and graphics and logos and whatever you want to, but minimally just setting up your name and links to the projects is fine. So I know that I have a project in there called Coffee Shop. I have another project called Orange Palette, and I have another project called Sugar Record. The list is here, but now I need to make links of each of these items. So I will highlight these one by one and move into my properties, into the linking field, and I'm going to use the Browse for File folder to help me write the links to these so that they're accurate. I'm a bad speller. This will make sure everything goes smoothly. So back out to where that information is saved. Okay, so I'm in my folder, and the link that I'm working on right now is Coffee Shop. So I need to kind of drill inside of that folder and find, there's a lot of files in here, so I want to make sure that I'm choosing the one that is the first page, and I believe that is oldtowncoffee.html. I'll choose that. Just as a reminder about links, if I want to, I can change the target. Right now, if I were to preview this and activate that link, it's going to replace this page with the coffee shop. I also have the option, though, to target to a new page or a blank page if I want to have a separate page to open up. And that's, completely up to you. So I'll keep going here. Target or not targeting, but linking the orange palette. There we go on that one. And then finally, sugar record. And here's the launch page for that. All right, so, again, do whatever else you would like, but minimally, that's all we need to do. So I'm going to close that and just kind of check out, yes, there's my index page. Here are the other folders. I'm going to use Fetch just to keep this simple. The uploading process is not overly complicated using Dreamweaver, but this may make more sense to you just to do it first in Fetch. So I have Fetch running, and I'm going to launch a new connection window. So if this isn't available to you, just File, New Connection. And remember that you can use under the Heart menu, you can type in find the connection to the CA Web. If you're doing this at home, which I am, and I do not have that, I will type in caweb.matcmadison.edu. That is our host name. The username is Art Student for everybody. And then the password is Test, again, for everybody. And once you have that information typed in, connect. You're kind of at the base level here, so you're going to have to do a little more drilling in to get to your specific folder. Activate the CA Web students. Find the semester that we are in, spring 2012. Find your own folder. Here I am, Penny Aguilera. Now, I had already uploaded a folder previously, so I'm seeing that. This whole thing is my window showing me what I currently have on the server. So I'm just going to leave that, go out to my Finder, and everything that's in here, coffee shop, index, orange palette, and sugar record, all of this needs to be uploaded. And the easiest way to do that is to select all of it, click on it, and drag into this open server window. And it'll take a moment. You can see the activity happening, and it will very quickly go through the files that are being uploaded. One thing that I did not do, and I want to caution you, we don't have a ton of server space. If you look, there are still original PSD files in here. There's a PDF file. There's another, several PDF files. Those do not need to be uploaded. And in fact, I am wasting space on the server in doing so. So you might want to remove some of those before uploading. And if by accident, you forgot to do that like I did, and you are now looking at your files and they're online, you can open up each of these individual folders and remove the things that you don't need. And how you would do that is to select the PDFs in this case and the PSD, which I do not need, and just drag them into the trash. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Okay, so that's really helpful for us trying to maintain and provide enough server space for you. So it's not a big deal. That happens all the time, that things are uploaded. Anyway, so here I am. I have my index page and I have my folders. The next step would be to make sure that it actually worked. And to do that, just log into a web browser. Type in caweb.matcmadison.edu into the web sites for students. Again, spring 2012. I will find my name, and there it is. It's not beautiful, but the things that I just typed in and linked to in Dreamweaver are now here online, and I should be able to, well, that's kind of an unstyled one, but just for example, I'm able to click through and see that those links actually work. So that is how you make a portal page.